And recording. So, earlier today, I got an email that kind of piqued my interest. It was in regards to a band called Gargoyl. But what was interesting is that this is a prog metal band and that the guitarist apparently has a ton of jazz influence. So, I do love prog and I love jazz a ton. So, the song that I got suggested was called Wraith. And I'm always in the mood to hear something brand new. And I've never heard this band before. And it looks like it's about 10,000 views. So maybe not a lot of people have heard of this band. So very interested to see what this sounds like. 5-minute song. Just gonna jump right in. Go! It's very beautiful. Suburban floodlights and empty streets, and I feel when all thoughts stop making sense, beliefs start breaking down. I'm going to pause it right there and kind of backtrack a little bit. Now, right away, the title Wraith kind of translates itself really well to what's being played because I'm getting this kind of like ethereal, ghost-like quality to just the entire presentation. Like it's really light, it's very melodic, but it feels like very like breathy and airy, especially given the way the guy is singing. Now, the voice reminds me so much of like Alice in Chains, and the music, the instrumentation is reminding me a lot of like Opeth. So it's a nice combination there. Opeth, like Damnation era. So it's really cool sounding. Like I can definitely hear the sort of jazz influences and the dark overtones or undertones, excuse me, because that bass is hitting these really nice like low frequency notes that kind of match and mirror what the background singer's doing, because he's harmonizing in like the lower region too. So like there's a lot of doubling happening there. But yeah, so far the sound's really cool. It sounds really playful and light, and it just sounds like they're in like a dark, smoky, like little bar, like dive bar or something. Let me go back just a smidge. Go! such a light touch on the drum kit. This was definitely kind of surprising because I thought this was going to be more metal forward, but it was actually a lot jazzier and a lot cleaner than I was expecting. So it's a nice little treat. Nice little groove that happened. The time signatures were interesting too. Lots of threes. Yeah, this was cool. Again, I'm just wasn't sure what to expect, except I thought it would be a lot heavier. So like I'm kind of in like an uplifted mood a little bit, a little subverted in my expectations. But yeah, there was a really deft hand to the drumming, nice and light, but everything came across really nice and clean. Uh, Lots of cymbal work, nice little accent pieces here and there. Like not a lot of variety, but the pieces that came in unexpectedly were unexpected. The bass was kind of playing like the same kind of groove for the first 2-3 minutes, and then it started going off a little bit for a good minute and a half, and that low end frequency always brings me so much pleasure. And there was a big sort of Alice in Chains kind of sound at the beginning. Then it morphed into something a little bit grungier, and then went back into that. So I'm curious to see if this album is going to be almost exclusively like prog jazz, or if there's going to be anything a little heavier. Yeah, this was very interesting. It's left me wanting more, but this is one of those genres, more jazz forward, that I don't explore as much as I would like to. So if you guys have any suggestions for other kind of like jazz bands with a dark undertone, kind of heavy swells or anything, feel free to comment.